Oh, hey Sigma.
Hello, Phi. And hello, everyone. Welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. So, apologies if my voice sounds weird. I'm pretty sick right now, honestly. So, if my voice sounds bad, I'm sorry, but you do what you do.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you, why are you being so snotty to me? I allied with Alice. You gotta calm yourself, Clover. So, this is the lounge. A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
Sure, why not? Better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Uh-huh. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two, then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You got a fair point.
Sigma?
Yes? I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here.
That's because you don't have a brain, Clover.
Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Oh? Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like... Like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right.
Seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll have to go look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah, haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later. So... This is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
Yeah, I know. A very ugly roach.
Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of an abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
Hi, Dio. Didn't know you were here.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
And we don't?
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Thank you, Tenmi OG.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Damn, Tenmyoji, thank you.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated.
Uh-huh.
But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Hello? What?
That's what I have to do.
Okay, I had no... This came out of left field. What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fair enough, but... Wow. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped in here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
Oh, yeah, you're part of the NCR. No, that's the New California Republic. I can't remember what it is that you're part of.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No,
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
that's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
Fair enough.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right?
Yes, they do.
I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No, she has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Uh-huh. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
You're not lying. A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
Okay, hi, my name is Sigma, and I am a pervert. I also make cat puns, meow.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No, you can't. You can't force Tenmyoji to do nothing.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
That's what the outfit reminds me of. I was trying to figure out what it is that it reminds me of. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
Oh, very nice. Full of shit, but very nice.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age.
Fair enough.
Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's getting sympathy for him. Don't get sympathy for Dio. That's the one thing you don't do.
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
See, here's how I know you're full of shit, Dio. Is because you killed the old woman to get in here. But wait, the old woman isn't dead. Or she's not here.
Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got in my car, this white gas started pouring out from everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope, you're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. And I suppose it's possibly someone I know. You're more right than you know.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Huh. What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Yeah, that's a fair point. We still don't know much about her.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Yeah, she knew my name. No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only heard her word that even... I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
Alright, we're back in here.
Oh, Sigma.
Hey guys.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I all went through the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
We found a poster that I couldn't rub off.
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I would have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book. A Meowt Cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Which, by the way, I read that story, which I'm going to read it right now, actually. Sigma has a strange verbal and possibly psychological tic which causes him to make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be an experience he had as a child. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted house near his school that everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats, so every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day, he realized that he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. A magical black cat appeared and told him that it had given him this gift in exchange for giving food to its fellows. But, the magical cat said, You can never tell anyone about your gift, the magical black cat warned. If you do, you'll be cursed. But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told the girl about it. So the black cat cursed him. His curse was to only speak in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon afterwards, felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it. So he would only talk about cats, or talking cat puns when he talked about cats. And they lived happily ever after. Until now. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
He's so concerned.
That's weird.
You're right. It is weird, Quark. Kay,
So what's the cat book about?
don't make that face, Kay. So what's... Oh. Well, there's this quantum physics through experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about
Oh,
it.
yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Yeah?
What?
Meowby? What? I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
I hate you, Quark, but I respect you.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
You little goofball. I can't wait to discover that you're the actual murderer. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Theo and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Yes, that's true. Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would have been 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something.
Oh, what did you find?
Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
Nope.
Okay. I got it right here. Just a second.
Right, Radical 6. I do not need to read this. Really, some kind of pandemic, though. That sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard of the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why? And when?
If it is true,
Oh, God,
then
Quark.
I worry about what might be happening to the world outside.
That was freaky, Quark.
Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
What happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something!
Oh, really?
What did you find?
It's horrible! It's really scary!
Oh? Horrible.
Oh, never mind! Just shut up and follow me! You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. Is it going to be the old woman? The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. The bomb. That's the 03 bomb. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Oh no. Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody!
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
Speak of the devil and they shall appear.
See?
Yeah, you're right.
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
It's underneath the bed. No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There! You see?
Who found the bomb first? Clover or Luna? For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
But knowing me, I'll press the button, because that's what I do. Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
I would have thought it was just some weird science thing, not a bomb per se, but...
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Oop. Clover's eyes widened as she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
A bomb diffuser.
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit.
No, she plays Rainbow Six Siege and CSGO all the time.
This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Oh, that's bad.
Antimatter.
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Hill Nation?
Oh, Quark, you precious child.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark.
What?
You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, a small, strange thing.
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Fair point.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
Small thing makes big thing go boom. There you go.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Phi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles.
Correct.
For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Alright, that's very simple.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a tiny child. He's not smart like you.
Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
I hate you so much, Quark.
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
Well, yeah, but it had to be done.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of a...
Baby.
Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
Oof. 63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
Yep.
What the... You've gotta be kidding me.
And that's only milligrams. Imagine if we had grams of it. This whole world would go boom.
But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited.
Quiet.
I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
Okay.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
Oh
What does
my.
that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that?
Well, because we still haven't found the remote. We don't know where it is. So, I guess the search for it now is to find that fucking remote.
That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
Then there could be a number 2 bomb or number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Or 9.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb, which is the stupidest idea you should ever do. Don't jostle the explosive.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something?
Apparently.
This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Find the remote.
We'll just have to leave it be for now. until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yes.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
How?
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
Of course.
If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password?
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here.
Oh.
Then we can enter the password.
Excellent. I have to find the number 3 bomb code, and possibly the number 2 bomb code.
Who would do something like this?
0.
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
Yes, but I remember seeing Sigma around.
What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind the warehouse when you guys went off. And suspicion is placed on Sigma. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
Fi, you dumb, don't say things. That was, just I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Oh, no. I'm being judged harshly. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here, and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer which
Okay.
would, of course...
Okay. Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero's senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Yep, that's true. The rabbit did say that. Fi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Fi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone through all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no!
What?
This is bad!
What?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Oh, shit. Fi laid out our options. Option A, I go with Luna and Clover to green. Tenmyoji and Dio go with Alice. Kay and Quark. Okay.
Three.
Okay, how are we gonna do
We need a
this?
system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be you, me, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well then, what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we're all just like raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
You can go fuck yourself. Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore.
No shit.
Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
So we're at a deadlock.
1.
So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C.
God damn it, Clover.
Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10, 9, 8.
So I'm stuck with this choice.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed towards the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
Alice, I hate you so much. Clover only picked it because of you. I know she did. But what room will we be going to now? Not the rec room. Oh, we'll be going to the garden?
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over
Try
here.
pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble.
Luna.
Please? Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right. See if I care.
Alice. Alright, guess we're going to the garden. One of the doors opened.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
We move different ones by having different people. I've been saying that for a while now. But wait, no one went to the garden in this... Whoa. Oh wait, this is like that simulation room from, Zero Time Dilemma. What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Maybe... I can't think of one. Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. Well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Oh dear. Oh dear.